Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Sales Operations Demystified. We're joined by Claire, who is based in Paris. Hello, Claire.
Hello, Tom. How are you? Hello, everybody.
So Claire has extensive experience in sales operations, both in large corporations and smaller companies. She spent a total of 18 years at Microsoft. And not all of those years were in sales operations, but all in like finance operations and about 4 years in sales operations. Now is at a slightly smaller business running sales operations. So we should hopefully get perspective from larger and smaller businesses. Claire, question number one.
Yeah.
How did you get into sales operations?
It's a long story. Yeah. I will say I get it more by chance than by choice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was one of the first sales ops in the business because the job wasn't really existing 20 years ago. I will say my journey is really diverse, yeah, because I really started as a receptionist. I did accountant. I did a lot of things. I even done 2 years in Tibet to build some workshop over there.
Nice.
And it was nice. I joined Microsoft in I don't remember, in 2000, around 2000, or in finance at the beginning, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And after 5 years, I moved directly into the business. And into the business, there was a lack of data, I will say, dashboard data and everything. And me, I was good in data and data insight and tools and development.
Mm-hmm.
They were even in Microsoft considering me as a developer, which I'm not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then I was playing around a lot around data. And from this finance, the need of data, finance cannot deliver because there was not enough people in finance. Then they asked me to continue to do this, and they separate the job from finance, and they create this new job, which was, now we call this sales operation, but my path was the different name of this job was field operation manager, business operation manager, sales excellence manager, and now sales operation manager.
Got it. So you were in finance and they had a big need for data about the sales process.
Yeah.
And so they were like, Claire, can you do this work? And then eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Because they saw that you had like a knack for analyzing and understanding data. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And simplifying also the way how to think the problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they offered you that work and that role, and you were like, yeah, I really want to do that. I really want to be involved in the sales process.
Yeah, because I'm very creative, and I like to create roles. Yeah. and be in the middle of the sales process. It's all the time interesting because you will see all the time in different companies, the finance people don't like the sales people, the sales people don't like the finance people, or all over, all the different roles. They don't like marketing too, I will say, But there is kind of gaps between the different division. And me, I like to connect everybody each other, And I think then it was a good challenge for me to work with everybody.
So you like making everybody happy?
Yeah. I would say one of the first things, I like to make everybody happy, more efficient, more productive, and realize their target. For both parts.
And what do you think makes an awesome sales ops person?
For me, first of all, to be a very good sales ops person, you need to be very empathic. Empathy is crucial. You need to get you need to be also a good listener, because the way that people are telling their story is very important to make your point, your own vision on what they are saying, and particularly on forecast. When people are telling you the story about what they will finish, you will see with their body language how they speak to you and everything. If they are telling you the truth, or if they are not sure of how they are, then it's one of the I will say buttons that where you can see in terms of forecast accuracy. The sales ops, should have also leadership, absolutely, because you need to bring even you are not the manager of the sales team, you need to bring them in a journey. Yeah? You help the sales director to bring all the people on the same way. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be creative all
Mm-hmm.
the time, because they ask all the time, every company asks for growth. And you need to help salespeople to see where they can find their growth, yeah, within their territory. Yeah.
By being creative.
Yeah.
Do you have
How?
do you have an example of when you've been given like the task of growing with a sales rep or reps in a territory, and you had to be creative about finding that growth? Do you have an example of doing that?
It's really relative to white space and more logical things. Yeah. When you are selling products, yeah, you will say to the guys, you have sold this product to this customer, but if you did you put yourself in the shoes of your customer, and did you imagine? Can you imagine what you can need? Yeah. Then one of the things is really this, to make some cross sales between the product.
Mm.
And also to have a different approach, putting really, I had the sales time, put your foot into your, instead of your customer, and what they would like from you. Yeah. They need solutions, they need growth, same as you, and everything. What you can propose to them, and in the way they can propose to them. Yeah. For example, yeah, here in Kyriba, there is a new solution that they have to sell. Yeah. It's not selling, it's more services. Yeah. I all the time also telling them how they can sell it in their speech. You should tell them that they should buy this product because of blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But you should also tell them you can find this solution by using this solution. Yeah. All the time. Yeah. I'm quite advisor in the speech, sales speech. Yeah. And after there is a white space, and white space is really mathematical. Yeah.
So the key is putting yourself in the shoes of the customer and trying to understand what they're trying to achieve and how you can help them.
Exactly. Yeah. Most of the time.
Do you think that sales experience is necessary to succeed in sales operations?
Not necessary from my point of view. I don't have any. Yes, I have sales experience, because between Microsoft and Kyriba, I was in a startup who were placing some babysitter, completely diverse, completely different, and I was the sales manager for this company. But from my point of view, you don't need to have sales experience to become sales ops. You need to understand the salespeople.
Mm-hmm.
You need selling is also, when you are a good seller, you like people here, because you like to help the people here, to realize what they want to do here. And then I think you need to be a good sales ops, you need to like to help people here. This is the first thing. Because you are really in the between of everybody here. All the issues coming to you here.
A lot of people say that here, that a massive thing in sales operations is to manage the stakeholders, because everybody's requesting numbers from you, or salespeople are requesting access or tools from you, and you have to somehow make everybody happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you need to have also, because you can be in a very detailed things, and you can also be, you have to be in global view and a detailed view. Yeah. And sometimes at the same time. Yeah. Then you need to play between detail and global.
Nice.
With the general manager, often even in Microsoft, the director of the division, or in Kyriba, I'm working a lot with the general manager on strategy.
Okay.
I am from the strategy to the detail of the, my CRM, I cannot open this order or this opportunity, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Sure. Let's talk about technology quickly. So can you outline your current tech stack that you're using at Kyriba?
Yeah, at Kyriba, we are using Salesforce. Yeah. Then, in Microsoft, it was CRM Online. Here is Salesforce. It's nearly the same. Yeah. People were saying to me, Salesforce. Yeah. But for me, it's the same. Yeah. It's nearly the same.
Really?
Yeah. I'm using, they are using Wave, I don't know, Einstein within Salesforce, but I'm not using this one because you need to be a developer to use Einstein. I'm using Power BI. This is my best tool, yeah. And the best of the best at this time is still Excel, yeah.
So did you mention another tool there called Wave?
Wave, you don't know? Wave, I think it's an add-on to Salesforce.
Okay, cool.
We'll be able to do some dashboard, yeah.
Sure. Okay. And anything else? Are you using any like sales enablement tools?
Sales enablement tool, no, I will say there is some webinar, yeah, they use webinars, they will use, what they are using DocuSign, but this is not sales enablement, there is other tools yeah, in parallel, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but for them it's really, yeah.
And do you have like a favorite sales operations related tool?
For me, it's Power BI, yeah.
Is Excel?
Excel and after Power BI. I think I put my hand on the fire. We said this in France. But Excel will be replaced by Power BI or Tableau or this kind of tools in few years. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But right now it's Excel.
It's Excel because CRM. I think I never see any clean CRM. Yeah. You need to rework the data. Yeah. Yeah. And Excel is a good tool to clean the data. Yeah. Yeah.
Which leads very nicely on to the next question, which is about data quality. How do you manage data quality in the CRM? In the CRM,
first of all, I will say I'm making some pipeline every week and pipeline else, yeah. And and I'm working after with the salespeople when I see some gaps, yeah. And the gaps I can see that in terms of pipeline velocity or forecast accuracy. You know, there is two parts in the CRM where the people are putting in their opportunities, the velocity of their pipe, if they are in proposal or signature or whatever. And in parallel of that, they will commit on their opportunity. And I say if there is no lot of discrepancy between the forecast and the sales stage, this is first of all. And after there is all the time also this kind of things, the date of the opportunity, the close date is in the past, or blah, blah, yeah. This I'm correcting with them, yeah. I'm pinging them, please correct your opportunity, yeah. Yeah, please fill this field because it's necessary for you. It's not, I explain all the time to all of them because to make people do some things, you need to explain why they are doing the things, yeah. And yeah. And most of the time in the CRM, they were just filling out what they need, yeah, but not filling the marketing part or the industry or other things. And all the time explaining to them, we need it because if you want this after, we need to have this field.
Yeah. And so the point a couple of people have brought up is you have to, when you're trying to get someone to do something, explain why they're doing it. So what do you say to a salesperson? Like, how do you explain why they should update their close date correctly? Like, what's the why that you share with them?
Why is why? And this is good for my finance path. It's good for me because I really explain to them, okay, you are doing your opportunity and what you need in it, yeah, but the finance need to do forecast, yeah. And if you want them to get a good forecast, you need to get the field. Yeah, you explain the challenge of the other division to make them act. Yeah, and I also tell them if you help them, they will help you. Yeah, if you don't help them, they will not help you. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you put it in if in their interest to help finance.
Yeah.
Then finance may help them in the future.
Yeah, in the future. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. How does your role cross over with the owner of the CRM, or are you owning Salesforce? Are you the Salesforce admin?
No, I'm not the Salesforce admin. I was a kind of Salesforce admin in Microsoft because I think they are more mature. Yeah. Here there is two guys who are managing Salesforce. Then I'm just going at their desk when I need some things. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you request things from them.
Yeah, to them. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of change territory owners or this kind of things. Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge in your role?
My biggest challenge in the role is really to put people in the same on the same line, marketing, finance, and everybody, to make them speak each other. Yeah, I will say this is the biggest one. Yeah.
So it's managing those stakeholders.
Yeah, the stakeholders. Yeah,
and
exactly.
keeping them happy.
Yeah, exact. Yeah, and make the things done. Yeah.
Get things done.
Yeah. Execution is one of the tough part. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of this is a big challenge. I think this is probably the most popular challenge. Is managing all these people. I'm thinking maybe we will get opinions from all of the people we've had on this podcast about strategies to manage stakeholders, because that could be a really useful piece of content, I think, because everybody seems to be like struggling with that. Awesome. Okay, cool. Do you have a single metric, or if you could only use one metric to judge all of your sales reps, what metric would you choose?
It's release pipeline velocity versus forecast accuracy. Yeah.
Oh, just take me through that.
Yeah.
So it would be both of them. So it'd be pipeline velocity.
Yeah.
And forecast accuracy.
Forecast accuracy. Yeah. And within the pipeline, it's really between your weighted pipeline and your pipeline all year. Yeah. Versus the forecast. Yeah.
But if you only had to choose one of those, which one would you choose?
Weighted pipeline versus quota. Yeah.
Weighted pipeline versus
quota objectives. Yeah. The objectives.
Quota. Okay. Weighted pipeline. So you can tell I'm not in sales operations. Weighted pipeline.
You know what I mean by weighted pipeline? Yeah. It's really
so it's like like amount of deal versus likelihood of closing. Is that the weighted pipeline?
No, it's really it's kind of maybe we're telling the same things, but it's within the different sales stage. You weighted the sales stage by a certain percentage, and you multiply the opportunity by this percentage,
Got it. So a pipeline may have $5 million in, but its weighted pipeline may only be $1 million because
yeah.
Okay.
And you can see if the pipeline is mature or not mature, and if you have 80% of this pipeline in forecast, I will say there is a big issue here.
Yeah.
Because the pipeline is not mature, or your pipeline, the health of your pipeline is bad here.
Sure. So do you do this on a weekly basis then? You look at the weighted pipeline and the different stages of the deals in the pipeline for all reps?
Yeah.
And then you'll speak with them and you'll try and understand the likelihood of that coming in. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really at this time that they tell me their story about each deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I say, okay, you did the proposal, you did the proposal, then put in proposal, yeah. The demo, okay, because they are shy, so they don't sit. Most of the time, they reduce their velocity to be more secure. I will say they feel more secure when the pipeline is showing unmature than mature. Yeah.
So if you just repeat that again, so salespeople will under forecast.
Yeah. Instead to put that an opportunity is under due diligence, I will say, or shortlist, they will let the opportunity at the proposal stage.
Really?
Because they don't want to be stressed by the management first, because they will say, oh, your opportunity is in shortlist, why whatever. It's in contract, why is not signed yet?
Okay, cool. Okay. Because they're going to get the stakeholders are going to be pressuring them. Awesome. Now, final question: who taught you the most about sales operations?
Who told me? What do you mean?
Taught you.
Taught you?
Yeah.
Most. I will say myself, but
Claire,
myself,
you can't say that.
I learn sales operation by myself somewhere, but really by the insight of everybody. Cool. I build the job by the need of everybody. The insight and the need.
Interesting. So you're talking about finance, sales, and marketing. Like they've helped you. They've taught you.
Yeah, exactly. Finance, sales, marketing, support also. satisfaction, the people who are managing the satisfaction. It's really all the stakeholder, yeah.
That have shaped you. That's a really interesting answer. We've never had that before.
Okay.
Awesome. That brings us to the end. So a few things I picked out that I really liked. I liked how you mentioned the importance of empathy and how when you're talking with the reps about their different deals, you look at their body language to try and tell actually like what's going on. I thought that was really clever. Detailed versus global view, you have to like go and strategize on the approach with management, but then you also have to go and work with the rep like directly on their challenges. And then explaining why when you're trying to get people to do stuff. And one way of doing that is by saying that if you help finance, e.g. with forecasting, then they might help you in the future. So Claire, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
And we will speak to you soon.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for your time too. Yeah.